Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Adnan Rady in the Clutch, and I just want to talk about some entertaining off the court news regarding Draymond Green basically picking a fight with everybody, whether it's ex teammates and their dads, current teammates, Hall of Famers, or even people out the league. It's Draymond's creating a big target on his back this upcoming season, and I do believe this could hurt not only himself but also the Warriors' chances of getting another championship, which is really sad in my opinion. Because I really thought after the Warriors won the championship back in 2022, I thought they were going to be they were just going to keep on with the dynasty and have another run like they did in the 2010s. Just winning 3-4 championships in that span, and but I do believe, in my opinion, Draymond is costing them that. So obviously, like, the big topic is him having issues with Jordan Poole. Obviously, we all know regarding the video incident, and that did immediately that basically cost the Warriors the chance to repeat, because there was chemistry issues between them throughout this past season. And obviously Jordan Poole's dad, is going to step up, for his son, and talk smack to Draymond and vice versa. And it's just really messed up and immature, like how it has to come down to that. Like, I understand, like, everywhere you go, whether at work or wherever, there's going to be someone you don't like. I get it, but there is a chance, to make peace and just focus on the goal. But unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be, but and also, like, Draymond potentially could make a mistake again, with Jonathan Kuminga, because he did mention on Paul George's podcast how he has no relationship with Jonathan, and he wants to lead him. But Draymond himself basically mentioned, like, from his old coach, in his words, like, how can he be a leader if how can he lead someone if he doesn't even know them, and so for Draymond to be an effective leader and to shut down any negative narratives against him, or like for him to, like, sort of, like, fix the issue from the Jordan Poole issue, like, not make the same mistake twice. I do believe Draymond should, like, invest time in Jonathan Kuminga, not necessarily as a basketball player, but as a person. Like, spend time with Jonathan, get to know him, see what he likes, what he doesn't like. Go spend time with him, like, off the court. Like, go do personal workouts, like at the gym or anything like that, so that and build that chemistry, that find some common ground between them, so that Jonathan will now listen to Draymond, and, like, when Draymond gives him advice, when they go to practice, what he needs to do, whether on defense or scoring on the inside or anything like that, Jonathan will take that to heart, and he'll basically run through a wall for Draymond, in doing so, and, like, he'll have a friend, now, and Jonathan, like, he can potentially, like, shut down the issue between him and Jordan Poole, and like, this can be he could be a franchise cornerstone for years to come, if Draymond can unlock that, by having a relationship with him, off the court, which will then translate to on the court, because life isn't all about just work. I mean, the players have mentioned it, this past finals run, both the Nuggets and the Heat, it's all about team camaraderie, chemistry, and that's how they become where they become. That's how they become contenders, is that they understand, they work hard, they do what they need to do, in practice and in the games, but, like, off the court, it's important to spend time and invest in one another, so that they will perform and even overachieve, as we saw this past playoff run. But anyway, but another issue that I do believe is very concerning is when the Warriors acquired Chris Paul. And we all know that Chris Paul has had a rivalry and beef with the Warriors for years, most notably when he was with the Rockets. And Draymond, I mean, he recently said, how he didn't like Chris Paul, and, like, even though they're teammates, that doesn't change anything, which I mean, I respect his honesty. I mean, but, like, there, once again, like there are some things like you just or I should say, like, you know, there are things that you shouldn't, you know, have to say to the media. You know, I get it, like he's probably using all this to promote his podcast so he can get more listeners, but like there's got to be a difference between being an entertainer, you know, for your shows or for your podcast, and then trying to be where you are right now as a basketball player, trying to win more championships. And like I think he's like stepping on those lines too much, and like if he wants to be, once again, if he wants to be a true leader, you know, he has to you know, invest time in Chris Paul, trying to, like, you know, settle out any differences they may have, you know, and understand each other's roles, you know, what Chris Paul's role needs to be for this team, and what Draymond's role needs to be for the Warriors, you know, in his last years. And this could be the chance, you know, for you know, Chris Paul to, you know, in this situation, basically be like the Dennis Rodman of the 90s Chicago Bulls, where you know, Dennis Rodman was a huge rival to Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen during his days in Detroit. But when Dennis Rodman came to Chicago, they settled their differences, and then they were able to make it work with one another, and they won 3 more championships. I do believe it's the same opportunity for Chris Paul with the Warriors, but if Draymond is not willing to, like, you know, put his, you know, pride or ego or differences to the side, you know, just to at least, you know, try to make the effort to make peace with Chris Paul, you know, in pursuing more championships, I do believe it's going to cost the Warriors long term. And you know, this could possibly be the beginning of the end. So I don't know. I mean, but Warriors fans, tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. You know, do you believe that this is all just for Draymond to get more views and listeners on his podcast? Is he just going crazy, or does he have some issues he needs to resolve? Like, I don't know, or like, it's I'm just really concerned. Like, if I'm a Warriors fan, I'd be concerned like that he's gonna cost them like another dynasty, because Kevin Durant did leave them because of his lack of relationship with Draymond Green, and now Draymond's like causing this issue with Jordan Poole, and like now with Chris Paul coming in, you know, now he already is making things uncomfortable. So I don't know. I really hope things get resolved soon, and if I'm a Warriors fan, I really hope that they can get this fixed. But please let me guys know what you guys think about this whole situation. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I certainly appreciate and have a lot of respect for every single one of you. Thank you all so much. Talk to you soon. God bless.